To transition to this, the second question of the night, man.
Generation.
I'm gonna let y'all listen to this, right? Y'all, I'm hoping that y'all can hear from where y'all left, but I'm gonna play something that Sister Esther had shared on the GC one time, man. Y'all see, tell me if y'all can hear it.
Everybody talks about, I knew he was cheating, and they're looking for cheating, but how can you know he's cheating, but you never knew he was unhappy with you? How?
So you're looking for those signs, but you're not looking for those signs.
Why do you look for what somebody is doing, but you don't know when they're not happy with you? Come on. I'm like,
is that being self-absorbed? You feel like maybe sometimes in relationships, women, because like you said, we know that we get everything just because we're women, so we expect it, and we don't want to give the man anything.
Oh yes, women are self-absorbed and entitled, and I can say this because I've been doing this work for over 15 years. They believe because they have a vagina and pretty, that they, and a nice body, that they are entitled to being treated a certain way. However, have you ever seen a woman that's beautiful and she looks amazing, her body, everything is together, very smart, but those type of women always get left for more plain Janes.
That's true.
Yeah,
women
looking like you chose.
Did you see what I was looking like? Because it has nothing to do with what.
Wow.
Basically, what I'm asking is, off rip, how do y'all feel about this?
Wow.
How do y'all feel about this?
I'll go last on this one.
Who wanna?
I didn't hear everything.
Huh? You want to hear the rest of the conversation?
No, hear it again. Play it again.
Everything. Play it again, like a little bit.
I think you played it too long. Maybe you should play it, stop, and let us think, and then.
I'm sorry.
Because it's a lot of things I want to say, but I don't know where to start.
The first point was women notice.
Everybody talks about.
Notice more, bro.
Oh, go ahead.
No, go ahead. Go ahead, get the first point. What's the first point?
Oh, when you say women notice when he's cheating, like the signs of when he's cheating, but not when he's unhappy within the relationship.
How do y'all feel about that point?
How am I supposed to know?
I agree.
Because men don't communicate.
So that's my fault that I'm not happy?
No, it's not your fault, but communicate. If you're not talking about it, like what's bothering you, what's not working for you, what's how am I supposed to know?
Yeah.
But you would rather just like go out just to make you feel better.
But when men want to communicate, y'all don't want to.
Can I talk?
Nisha, what you say, Nisha?
No, let her talk.
Go ahead, communicate. Go ahead, communicate.
Yeah. Like, I can understand if you communicated, you express how you feel and this and that and nothing's changed.
Okay.
Then yes. But if you don't communicate, how am I supposed to know?
Yeah, we talk about reading signs all the time.
I don't have a problem with people. I like communication. If you don't communicate, I'm not a psychic.
No,
but
God,
how am I supposed to know?
Stay right there because I want to hear what you got to say, Cam. But like, just to finish her point, she's basically saying that you may not be able to read what's making him not happy. But you can read if he was cheating on you. That's what she's saying. She's saying, like, why is it that women can catch that, but don't catch that? One. You feel me? Like, that's
easier to catch.
But it's not.
That's easier to catch.
It's not really.
It is easier to catch.
Can't jump in there. How you feel about the conversation?
It is easier to catch because you act off of it.
Oh, can we?
So I can catch you with the action. You act off of it. It's easier.
We coming back to you. Trust me. We coming back to you.
So I'm gonna answer that.
I'm gonna be thinking.
So you can't tell. You say you can tell because they act different when they cheating, right? But when they're happy, when they're unhappy, they don't act different.
No, I'm not going off of.
Kane, I have a question too.
Who's
Kane?
No. Yeah, that's why he never said anything about who's why are you so passionate? No, I'm not talking about how you if I can detect if you're cheating or not. I'm talking about it's if you act your action, you act off of it.
I understand.
So if I caught you in the action, and guys are like really dumb when they cheat. So yes, it's easier to catch them.
Okay,
but
y'all smart when y'all cheat.
At the same time.
Cheat because of that reason.
Men, I was about to say, men don't cheat.
And men cheat just to cheat.
Yes, look.
If they have the opportunity, they do it.
Right, the opportunity.
But it's not always a reason because
you're passionate about this one, bro. I like this.
I want to hear what he has to say. I want to hear what he has to say because I think I have something I want to say.
Men, okay, I can't speak for all men, but men do really cheat off impulse. We don't cheat off of emotion and stuff like that.
Like
you can look like a rock
and
dude would probably lay with you and still get whatever. But what I wanted to say was you you can see when a man cheating, like you can see how his reactions and all his body movements and whatnot, right? Right? That's what you were saying. Am I wrong? I don't know.
That's what you said.
Actions.
No, you're
right.
right.
By the way he's acting.
But the way he's acting.
No. But look, you're not saying that you caught him doing it. In the way that he's moving now,
you could tell.
He's probably cheating. That's
no,
what
and the way you move, I can tell that something is wrong. No,
her question is how can you catch that he's cheating because of his action? Not that you caught him with the woman,
right?
But you're like, oh, I bet he's cheating because of this. So now you start investigating, but instead of I bet he's unhappy. Let me find out why he's
unhappy. That's what I'm saying.
Say why do we look
is the first thing is cheating, right?
No. I would look
why
That's a good question. That's a good question.
Do not gas him up, please.
I can tell. Like, okay, if something is off, then
I think the point she making is,
I'm not just gonna assume automatically that you cheating.
I think her point is, why do we seem more passionate and
about when he's
investigating if he's cheating on us
versus him being unhappy?
Then him being happy. He's like, oh, he looks not happy, but whatever. I'm good. Whatever.
I have
he must cheat. Now I'm going to investigate.
If you're unhappy,
let's let her talk, guys.
Can't even finish though. He ain't finished.
Can't never finish.
My bad, guys. My God.
No, because the thing is, most of the time they start acting funny. They start acting funny when they start cheating.
I understand. Listen.
So let's let Ken finish the whole point.
I understand what you're saying. They start acting funny. So when a man's not happy, they act funny as well, right? You gonna see the little signs.
Okay, I'm gonna stop you right there.
But my thing is,
let me finish.
You're done.
No, I'm not.
You're done. No, I'm not.
I'm not.
Don't be next.
Don't be next. So when you saying that a man don't want to communicate when they're unhappy, that's how you won't know if a man unhappy or whatnot. You saying men don't like to communicate. So when a man be like, what's wrong, shawty? You feel me? And you like, nothing's wrong. At that moment, that man wanted to talk.
I don't do that.
I
communicate. I like
but that's real though.
I'm not one of what's wrong and for me to tell you nothing.
There's a lot of women do that though.
That's what I'm saying. It's
a lot of men do.
You can't speak general. It's different.
Most women do that.
Look, it's over 50%.
Exactly. And to you, just because we want to talk, that's not. I'm not just saying that's the only time to talk. If you ask us a question, men gonna answer that question. We don't just knock off the question like that. We'll be quiet. So you don't have to ask us no questions. We be in our own world. But if you ask us a question, we're going to respond to you.
If I feel something shifted, I will ask.
Okay.
What's wrong?
Okay. I'm sorry. I just want to say this before I forget. Okay. So I just want to go back to what you said about how it's easier to
see the cheating.
Yeah. To either can I finish, please? Mm-hmm. It's easier to because cheating is only one way of cheating. I feel like it's as far as like. Meaning
understand.
No, meaning like it's not really like different ways you can cheat as far as like that's so strategic. And you could cheat by either, like having sex or flirting or entertaining someone else. That's just kind of like those are the things. But I feel like when it comes to unhappiness, you could be unhappy, but there's different aspect of it. I feel like you can be unhappy sexually, but then you're happy with everything else. You can be unhappy in this little particular part. It could be very like small things that you're unhappy with. Yet it might just be difficult for that person to see that because they're like, okay, like we have great sex, we have a great home, this and that, but it's just this one little aspect that you're unhappy about. How am I supposed to know that? But when it comes to cheating, okay, like you're entertaining someone else, that's pretty much what it is. So it's easier to point that out than it is to find that little aspect that you're unhappy about.
But the thing, go ahead, Ken.
My bad. To answer that, ask them. It's just
you might not even notice.
Look, my question to the fellas is how do we express that we are not happy in a relationship?
Great question.
I feel like even when we do express it, bro.
No, don't tell. How do we?
Thank you.
Exactly.
How?
Thank you.
How, babe?
I'm unhappy.
The way out, yeah.
Yes,
Something's not working.
Do we do that though?
No, you should.
Wait.
Thank you.
Do that.
Nah,
Exactly.
it depends.
But
It depends on how long.
We had this
It
conversation
shouldn't
before.
be no depends.
We had this conversation before. There's certain things that we'll say.
Exactly.
The woman gonna just take it personal.
Exactly.
That's
We
true.
have to say that.
for
We
some
gotta
reason-
find out how to say it before.
How you're still not answering the question of how.
How am I supposed to know
the thing
if
is
you're
though,
not
right?
communicating?
But here's the thing though, right? Whether if I communicate by saying, yo, babe, I'm unhappy, or whether if I take you out to dinner and tell you I'm unhappy, no matter how I say it, you're not gonna receive it well. I'm sorry.
A mature woman would.
That's not true.
No, I say most of the time you're not gonna receive it well because you know why? Because once I say I'm unhappy in this relationship, you're gonna just think about you. You're gonna be like, well, what, did I do something wrong? Is it just
you gotta know how to word it? But like, baby, why you don't do this
then
no
that's the
more?
reason why you're unhappy. It has to be something that I'm not doing, or something that's not working in the relationship.
Like, babe, why you paint your nails yellow today? You know I don't like yellow. You know what I'm saying? You gotta.
Or why you wearing that?
Yeah, exactly. Why you wearing?
That's an argument right there.
I'm not an argument, but
Believe it.
communicating.
No,
If it's bothering
believe it or not.
It's really not. Okay, this is what I hit about.
Hold on, let him go.
If I do bring it up, I'm telling you that I'm not happy about it.
Facts.
So if you continue to do it, you're doing it knowing that I'm not happy.
Facts.
If you're not willing to adjust, then I myself have to know, okay, I already let the signs out. I ain't feeling it like that.
Facts.
This ain't my type of woman. I'm gonna keep it. I'm a shift.
Yeah, but
You know what? I'm a shift.
But you communicated before.
as a man, but exactly. But sometimes we communicate it, and
y'all
the
still
woman
don't
takes
care.
it totally wrong.
Facts.
Like, I like you.
That's
I
my
like you.
point.
And I don't want you out here expressing yourself to everything. You feel me? Like, I like you.
It's easier said than done, because I do believe that it's in our heads, like she's saying, just talk to me, just say what you're feeling, just say. But I feel like, even I'm gonna just talk in my perspective as a woman. We think of that person's feelings. We think of, okay, maybe if I say this, they might, it might start an argument. Maybe if I say that, it might. You think so? It's kind of like it's easier to just hold that and let it deteriorate your spirit rather than to speak it, then because that it might affect that person one way or another. So it's kind of like it's easier to just say talk, but when you're in that position, it's when you're unhappy about something. You're unhappy about something. It's kind of like hard to really collect your thoughts and gather everything on how you're gonna tell somebody that you love, somebody that you care about their feelings and emotion, because essentially it's not a good thing. You know what I mean? To tell, okay, I'm unhappy about this. It's kind of like, it's personal. It's very personal.
But here's the thing, though.
But it's something to work on.
Let me say this. Let me say this, though, right?
The relationship, I am going to tell you.
Can I say this, though?
Yeah. Right after you, Nisha, be ready to jump in.
The thing is, though, I think one of the biggest problems is that as men, right? You feel me? Like, I do believe that we need to work better to communicate, our feelings. But one of the problems I've noticed is that when a man do communicate those feelings, right? I feel like, bro, it ends up being a fiasco. Because now what ends up happening, this is my personal belief, right? I feel like you express all of that. If I tell you the raw truth, why I'm unhappy, right? Let's just say, yo, babe, I don't like, every time you cook this way, I don't like it.
But delivery matters, though.
Delivery does matter. But even if the delivery is proper, if you just state the things that you don't like and you're doing the proper delivery, bro, it's going to be, this conversation is going to be a hell. Like, it's going to be crazy. Because
do you agree with that, Ken?
Bro,
what he just said, like, no matter how you tell a woman, she's still going to feel away?
It depends on the woman.
There you go.
I think it depends on the woman, because you could say anything in different ways. You know what I'm saying? Like, it all depends on how the woman take it, and it depends on what it is. You know what I'm trying to tell you? Like, if it's body odor, or if it's something like different, as in like you don't wash as much no more, like meaning the dishes or something. Like, I'm just throwing stuff out there, but it really depends on what it is and how you say it and the person. So it's a whole bunch.
Yeah.
It's a whole
right. So it makes it harder and even harder.
In her time of the month.
But I agree with that lady, though.
But that's why men overthink and don't even know how to approach, because we got to do a whole calculus problem just to how to say, babe, like, you forgot to put the salt again.
Exactly.
You feel me?
Yeah, fact.
I don't do this regularly. Hey, this is 089 Love Times Podcast. Thank you for tuning in. I hope you enjoy what you see.
If you want to watch more clips.
If you want to watch more clips, subscribe to the YouTube channel.
Hold on. How do
I'd love to see you there.
Talk to her.